Hi YouTube. So I had to restart this video, but today what I'm making is a butter vanilla cake, and I had already started the process with the mixing. So I used the Swan cake mix, flour cake mix. I used 3 cups of flour, the baking soda, well, I'm sorry, baking powder, just the regular like salt, 2 cups of sugar, 4 eggs, and I wanted to have that butter flavor, so I used buttermilk and some whipping cream. I also used the pure vanilla flavor, and I used the butter imitation extract. So what I'm about to do now, I'm about to flour up my pan, and I'm using the spray butter, and I'm just gonna spray all the sides. So I got a little bit left in here. There we go. And my oven is already preheated on 350. And I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit of flour in here. And I'm going to dust the flour around the pan. I'm gonna go to the sink with this. So as you can see, I am flouring the pan so the cake will be able to fall out. About to drop it. I want to make sure that the cake come out, so I am buttering this. Get some more butter. And I decided to, I don't know what came up in me, but this recipe, I just like to do different stuff. And the reason being is because everybody cooks differently. So I just like to, cook different. I want to be different from everybody else. As far as making my recipes, as far as me baking and so forth. So let me clean my hands. So now I know you guys can see the batter. And like I said, I'm sorry I didn't, but I'm going to do another video when I do the cake. So what I'm going to do is put my cake in. And I know I wanted a nice smooth batter, not a stiff batter. And I do believe in scraping the bowl. So now I'm going to put the cake in the oven and turn my light on. What you want to do is, whenever you baking the cake, and I had to learn this too, always sit your rack in the middle. I know my oven needs to be cleaned out. Don't talk about me. And that way you'll have it baked up evenly. So now to this, I am going to put my cake in the oven. And I'm going to let this bake for at least, it says 20 to 25 minutes. But I'm going to eyeball it because I want a nice firm cake. So let me clean up everything like what I need to do, and I'm going to make my vanilla butter glaze. So hold on. I got cake flour everywhere. So now I have cleaned out my bowl. And what I'm doing is I'm making my own icing. And I'm making a vanilla butter icing because I want the cake to have a butter vanilla taste to it. So to this, I have some heavy whipping cream. I have some buttermilk and I have some butter. Now I'm gonna eyeball this because this is something that I am creating on my own. And it's good to, you know, play with your food in the kitchen. So that way, you know, you just come up with your own recipes. Now I'm going to eyeball this because I want enough glaze, so I want at least about a good 2 cups. Or maybe 3. Okay. I think that's good right there, about good 2 cups. So what I'm going to do is clean my whipper off. You can tell I've been whipping up some stuff. Now what I'm going to start off by adding is the vanilla flavor. I'm gonna use a little bit of the rest of this that's in here. And you know, you do it to your liking. I love vanilla flavor. And I'm adding butter extract to this too. So now I'm going to add some regular butter, which I'm adding, I want to say about that much. And I'm going to add my whipping cream. So as what I'm gonna do as far as the buttermilk, I'm not gonna add it in there now because I'm going to eyeball it when I measure it in. So I'm gonna whip it up. So as you can see, the little bit of glaze. So I want some more powdered sugar, well, confectionate sugar. And I'm going to add a little bit of buttermilk. And some more whipping cream. And I'm liking how it's coming out. And see, now I'm going to taste it to see how it tastes. Oh, yes. Yeah. So now I want it to be a little bit thicker. And the buttermilk, when I added it, it didn't take nothing away. It didn't take nothing away at all. So I'm really feeling it. And it's not overpowering. Like I said, you can eyeball it however you want to do it. It's up to you. This is my recipe. This is how I'm gonna create it. And you know, just having fun with it. You'd be surprised just the little stuff that you have in your kitchen. So yeah, I'm mixing fast. Oh yes, look at that. That is wonderful. And just eyeballing it a little bit at a time. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen if I add just a little bit more butter. Oh yeah. So I'm a thick, and it's coming up along real good. And it's so hot in my kitchen because I know I got the oven on. Oh my God, it was so hot yesterday. And I felt like I was melting. So yep, here it is, and it's nice and runny, just how I like it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the video because I'm gonna let the cake finish baking up, and what I'm going to do is another video to show you guys the finished product of the cake, because I'm gonna let the cake cool down and everything, and put the ice and everything on it. So I'll see you guys right back.